Welcome to New Stripe City, YouTube channel for diehard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie. And we're going to go ahead and get everything started. Let's get it rocking real quick. Hold on 1 second. We're going to get some things situated real quick. All right. So today we're going to start off with an interesting video. It's more so going to be about my man, Riley Reiff. So let me swap this out. This is going to be Riley Reiff playing right tackle. So I did another video before, which was Riley Reiff, this period. This is going to be more so about him playing right tackle. We're just going to make sure we got everything queued up here. Should be good to go. If you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. So let's get my man Riley Reiff pulled up here. And we're going to go through some plays and just talk about him playing right tackle. So right here at the top, this is going to be my man Riley Reiff. This is what he's going to be, the position he's going to be in for the Bengals. So let's see him drop back here. Just push back a little bit, but holds his own. Matthew Stafford is able to complete the pass. All right. See the next play here. 1st and 10. Got Reiff up here at the top. Looks like the edge rusher is trying to come up off of this edge right here. Standing up. Let's see what he does. He comes down, running play, steps forward, makes his block. Get what you'd like to see there from him on that play. So he comes down the line so you can see him, 71. Comes down on the D tackle. Obviously the run wasn't going his way, but hey. All right, so we got a 2nd and 7 here, and we got a couple of games. I just wanted to see some of his good and bad games at right tackle, being that this is what he's going to play. So he has had snaps at this position. So we got him here. It's going to come out. The run play is to that side. He's able to hold at least a little bit so that the running back can make somewhat of a play there. Showing another angle of it. And if you are a member, you are allowed to comment on this. If not, you have to wait until the video is over, which I'd love to still hear people's comments on the game as well, just as far as what Reiff can do. This is 3rd and 5. This is the money down. And if you are watching, please hit this video with a like and also subscribe, because that will enter you into a contest where we are giving away a jersey. So here we go. Stafford's holding back here. Makes the completion there to Marvin Jones on the play. So he does solid. Now, mind you, this looks like they have Floyd, and they've got 97 here, who he's holding his own up against. So let's see what else we got here. So 1st down here. Reiff is still up here at the top of the screen. He's got the tight end to his right. So we're going to see what he does here. All right, he's able to get this guy out, and that's an important play because that was a screen that looks like to the tight end. So Reiff just completely takes that guy out. And the funny thing is my man Larry Warford is right next to Reiff on the right side. But just watch this. He's going to completely take him out of the play. That's important because if that guy would have been able to get his hands up in the air or something like that, might have been able to tip the ball at the line of scrimmage. So that's something that's very important from that play to take away. So then we got Reiff again over here. All right. Holding his on. Looking pretty solid, especially in here at right tackle. So let's see what else we got here. All right. Got him coming down there. He's able. That actually wasn't him. So he was on the other side of. Looks like here. Let me press pause. So it looks like he's right here. Looks like there was a weird formation there. So he comes off of this guy, right? Gets to the next level. Gets onto the linebacker. And running back is able to make a play based off of that block that Reiff was able to supply there. So not bad at all. 2nd and 7. And I believe this was a game that Reiff played in where he played extremely well in this game, according to PFF. So that was one of the reasons I picked one of these ones. So obviously we're seeing that Reiff is doing extremely solid at right tackle. Bengals shouldn't have any concerns about him playing right tackle. I mean, it's been a while since he's done it, but obviously he's shown that he can more than compensate for what they need at the right tackle position. Here he is pulling down here. Probably want to see him stop that linebacker a little bit more because it looks like there was a gang tackle there that ended up on that play. So here's Reiff right here. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. So tries to get that guy, can't get to 53, and 53 just comes down the line and is able to wrap the rest of that tackle up. So we got Reiff right here. It looks like Leonard Floyd is over the top of him right there. Let's see how he does against Floyd. All right, pass blocking, just waiting. Not much there on that play, right? All right, so let's see. Got Reed over here. It's going to be a shotgun look. He's coming. He's able to do his thing on that play. So, I mean, from what we've seen so far, extremely solid. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Extremely solid at the right tackle position. No, I don't think the Bengals should have any concerns with Riley Reiff over there, especially doing his thing at the right tackle position. I mean, he starts off that game in Chicago pretty solid. I'm going to see if I can go to some other plays within this same game. But from what we're seeing, not really an issue for him in terms of playing right tackle. So we got a few plays left in this game that I want to look at real quick. Let me get this back up on the screen. Feels good to actually have my dual monitors again. A friend at work was able to hook me up with some old ones that they were throwing out, but you guys don't even know. It's like night and day right now. Running this before I was down to one monitor after COVID, so it was tough. But here we go again. Same game, just a little bit later in the game. Looks like some more pressure's coming off. Here's Reiff right there. Unfortunately, looks like the running back or the receiver on that play did not hold on to the ball. Let's see. So he comes in, goes around Floyd. He gets to his assignment. But unfortunately, it looks like the receiver drops the ball. And so that's just to show you some flexibility that he had at the position. Here's a 3rd and 5, is what we call, or what I like to call, the money down. Move myself back in the corner. Sorry about that. What I like to call the money down. And so we got him right here. All right, he's holding. And Safford ends up throwing an interception based off of the pressure that comes from Riley Reiff's side. So let's watch this. All right. I don't know if you could blame him for that. Maybe Stafford could have thrown a better ball. But, if you were to point to something that wasn't a great play in the game, you could probably point to that. Here he is again. And this is at the end of this game. And so this is where you like to see him try to hold up here at the end. He was able to hold on long enough for them to get the ball to Marvin Jones. And this is when defenders are really at their best, and they're really trying to establish what they have going on here at the end of the game. So he's able to hold on enough for Marvin Jones to make a play. But this is where you're really trying to see what he's made of at the end of games, right? So here's Reiff again, holding up. Zach Zenner is able to make a cut off of where he's blocking at. And this is when you're just trying to get some first downs. Look like there was a penalty on that play. But we got Reiff in here. Doesn't appear that they called that on him. right. Let's see. So they're trailing in this game. They're approaching Chicago Bears territory. So we got Reiff up here. All right, he's doing his thing. He's holding. No. It's going to help his guy off the ground. And it's just him and Floyd. Holds Floyd up just enough for Stafford to go ahead and make a play there. 3 timeouts left. Stafford's in the shotgun. Reiff's at the top. Now, this is before the Bears had Khalil Mack, because it's 2016. For people wondering what year this is, and there's a great play there by Anquan Bolden, opposite side of where Reiff was at. And real quick, move up. There we go. Needed to get that back. All right, they're on 21. Actually, that unless this is Reiff right here, I think that's him. They got the double tight ends. All right. Not really anything you can blame him for on that one. Let's see. Let's move forward. All right. In territory. Holds up. Does his job. Drop pass there by the running back. I believe that was Dwayne Washington. So as you can see, holds up against Floyd. Floyd tries to bull rush him. He's standing his ground. Second and 7. Ball's on the 7. Looks like Stafford is audible into something else. The end zone. That's how major the blocking was there from Riley Reiff. Riley Reiff was able to hold on to there. So let's watch this. All right. He's got his hands on him. Boom, boom, boom. Opens that crease there. Keeps going. Opens that crease just for Stafford to be able to waltz into the end zone. So huge play there. Figured that we ended on a positive note. I believe that's going to allow us to go to another game after this. So obviously we don't need to watch them down it or anything like that. So now we're going to the Vikings game, believe it or not. This is the team that Reiff ended up leaving and going to, and that the Bengals got him from. But we got him right here. Reiff. Now, believe it or not, I don't think that this was a great game for him, or it at least was an average game. Trey Waynes is also in here, so it's dope to be able to watch 2 guys, Bengals guys at once, actually. So we'll go here to the next play. So if you're excited about Trey Waynes, you can watch him on the other side. Waynes is over here. Reiff is right here. All right. Boom. Up the middle. Picked up the linebacker on that play. So here you go. Boom. Still keeps the guy out of the way. The guy tried to come off and still make a play. But Reiff was able to keep him up out of there. So 3rd and 3, this is what we call the money down. Got Reiff here at the top of the screen. I don't know if that's Everson Griffin or not. You know, it was a long time ago. So we'll see what happens here. All right. We're getting 2 for 1 because you can kind of also see Trey Waynes on this one as well. All right, there's Trey Waynes, number 26. For those watching at home, which all of you guys are probably watching at home, but that's Trey Waynes. And then we got Reiff up here. Nice block. Not really to his side. Let's see what else we got here. 2nd and 9. So we got him up here. Looks like a little bit of an audible. Let's Stafford seems to be calling out some stuff. All right, he comes down, gets to the next level. Does just enough for his guy to not be able to come off and make another play. So solid, not perfect, but comes down here. And I mean, he's having to go after two guys, right? I don't know if that's Chad Greenway. Greenway actually just kind of misses the tackle there, honestly. And so not the best play from Reiff himself there, but was able to do enough so that Greenway was off balance when it came to that guy trying to make the tackle. But honestly, he just missed the tackle. All right. So then he's sitting back here doing his thing. Solid. You don't want to see that on Trey Waynes. Marvin Jones against Trey Waynes working there. We'll rewatch that one on the back end just to see what happens with Trey Waynes. All right. He's in coverage. Gets great separation against Waynes and is able to make the play. So you're getting 2 for the price of 1. All right. First down and 10. Got Waynes out here. Got Reiff out here. All right. So he comes down the line, running play. Kind of gets pushed over a little bit by Chad Greenway on that play. So let's watch him. And I think that this wasn't his best game that he had. So I wanted to show some games where he didn't grade the best so that you kind of get a mix of, the ceiling and the floor of what he has to offer from the right tackle position. All right. So we got him out here. Looks like it's an audible by Stafford. Running back goes in motion. Looks like he's looking at the rush here. They're going to send the blitz. And Reiff is going to stand up in coverage and do his thing. And it looks like Marvin Jones makes the catch against Xavier Rhodes. So all kind of Bengals connections. Former Bengal and Marvin Jones. Future Bengal and Trey Waynes. And future Bengal and Riley Reiff. Both playing in this game. All right, so you got Riley Reiff over here. You got a shotgun look here, probably something similar to what you'll see Burrow do. And look at that. He's been attacking Greenway, it seems like, this whole game. I don't know if that was what his assignment was. But, yeah, he's going after him. Doesn't get a great block there on him, but shows the effort. I mean, he has some pep in his step there for sure. All right, so he's up here at the top. Trey Waynes is over here on the outside. For those still watching Waynes as well, right? So he's going to hold up his end. Waynes holds up his end, and Stafford's just going to go ahead and run for a quick first down there. So we'll let that go to the next play. Right now it's 0-0, third down, the money down. They're driving. Waynes up here, Reiff down here. Looks like Stafford's calling an audible. All right. Reiff holding off, doing his thing. Stafford's able to make a completion. So, watch it right here. Yep, and I think that is Everson Griffin. I think 99 might be him, or I feel like he's 97, actually. So that's not Everson Griffin. It's been so long ago. 2016 was a long time ago. Might not seem like it, but it was. All right, you got Reiff up here. Waynes out here. All right. And he's looking, and Waynes is beat on that play. Waynes was beat by Anquan Bowden, crafty vet. He's able to get a touchdown on him. All right. So Reiff holds up his end of the bargain with 99. Stafford is able to evade him. Gets through. Trey Waynes stuck with his feet in the ground. And Anquan Bowden is able to go ahead and cash in that touchdown there. So Reiff overall, if this is supposed to be one of his bad games, didn't look that bad to me. But the game is not over. So we'll see what happens on this possession. Reiff holding, doing his thing. It's another completion there. Trey Waynes is able to make a quick tackle. So Reiff holds his end of the bargain. And Trey Waynes is right there on the tackle. That's what you're going to probably get from Trey Waynes. A lot of short tackles, doing this thing. So it's 7-7, 2nd down and 5 here. He's flipped to over on this side. Waynes is over here on Marvin Jones. All right, run play. Reiff does what he needs to do. No sense in us watching that full play. Did his thing. 3rd and 3, money down again. There's him. Here's Trey Waynes. Luckily, they're on the kind of the same side. We'll see. All right. Nice. All right, and Trey Waynes with a smart play to try to move around. And that's golden tape there on that play. But as you can see, Reiff, I keep saying, hope I'm not saying Reiff. Reiff does this thing there. Trey Waynes still alert on the play to try to stop it from going the distance. All right, so similar to a look that we'll probably see Joe Burrow in. You got empty. There's Reiff. How's this guy? Guy tries to do the spin move. And looks like Tate ended up dropping the pass there. So watch. Isn't fooled by the spin move. Holds his block. Does his thing. So we're going to go to a little bit later in the game, just for time's sakes. Well, from what I'm seeing right now, I would say that you're seeing a very solid right tackle in Riley Reiff. I think you're also getting to see what Trey Waynes is made of, which is a decent cover corner. Will get beat on some plays, but is a guy who will definitely be able to stand up and make some plays in the run game, or is a great tackler. At least we'll be able to make some plays there. So we're going to go to a little bit later in that game. Get this queued up. But if you are watching, please hit that subscribe button. We truly appreciate that. Be sure to like this video, comment. Let me know in the comments what kind of content that you guys want to see from the channel. Do you like the current content? Is there anyone that you want to see or cut the tape on? I'll be sure to put that down here. I know it's been a while since the Riley Reiff thing, but I wanted to make sure that we got it out here. And as you guys know, I'm also doing the Joe Burrow review, so I'll have some more stuff coming with Joe Burrow. I think we're going to be on week 3, so please be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap in. Whereas we'll be doing that 2nd and 8 here, so we're a little bit later in the game. Let me bring that back. So just so you can see, 13-10. So we're getting to the end of the game where things get a little bit more gritty. People start to take more chances. You might see them actually send these guys. And this is a Mike Zimmer defense, by the way. So here we go. Holding up. This may have been Mike Zimmer's first year. Not sure. But Trey Waynes was in on the play on that one. So let's take a look. Reiff is not full. He picks up his guy. Stafford here. Trey Waynes is great in coverage on that play. Just happens to be in the right place at the right time. Give me 1 second. Move back to the corner. All right, you got Trey Waynes out here. You got Riley Reiff over here. All right, looks like there's an audible from Stafford. Reiff is checking to make sure he's doing the right thing. Ooh, that pocket got blown up, but Stafford was still able to get it out. So let's take a look at what happened there. All right, so you got Reiff. See, he's looking. All right, so he drops back, takes 99. Then he takes on 54, but 99 gets back. But by the time 99 gets back in, he's already got that completion to Stafford. So I can't be completely upset with him on that play. That's a tough ass for him to take on 2 guys, and he was able to get his hands in the chest of both of them. So I'm not mad at that. So we got Reiff again right over here to the right. We got Waynes down here against Marvin Jones. He's guarding their considerable number 1 receiver there. All right, Reiff holds up, but Marvin Jones is able to somewhat beat Trey Waynes, but Waynes is able to make that tackle there. So that's what you get from Trey Waynes. He's always going to make the sure tackle, right? And that's just a great pass there. Waynes is still in good position, makes a nice tackle there. So even though he got beat on that play, that wasn't, in my opinion, that's not a negative play from him. And the Lions are trailing right now. So you got Riley Reiff over here. Looks like they actually may have taken Trey Waynes off of the field after that play. All right, Reiff. Oh, no, there's Trey Waynes right there. Another solid tackle. So Trey Waynes was still in the game. It looks like he moved inside to the slot, so that's interesting because I think the Bengals are probably going to have him on the outside. He's able to hit Bowden, and he's able to come down and make the play. So he was able to kind of take on two guys at the same time. Gives Marvin Jones a little chip, and then heads out to the flat to Reed Bowden. So he kind of knew what was coming there. So you got Reiff here. You got Trey Waynes over here, on this play. So now Waynes moves back to the outside. All right. And you got Reiff moving back here, holding down his block. And it looks like someone on the other side gets beat. So he wasn't even looking. That was Xavier Rhodes, it looks like. But just watch Riley Reiff right here, 71, do his thing. All right. It's been pretty much blocking this guy the whole game. All right, so we got 3rd and 1, money down, 4th quarter. It's a big play coming up here. So you got Trey Waynes out here. You got Reiff right here. Looks like he's got a tight end to his right. Shotgun. Stafford is calling some plays. Move to the inside. Ooh. Great play by Chad Greenway. That was clutch. So Reiff did his thing, right? Holds up. Trey Waynes has his guy. He's all over him. Greenway. Boom. Looks like that's Mike Zimmer on the sideline trying to call a timeout. So Lions were able to get a 1st down. All right, we got some kneels. Is that the end of the game? Yep, that was the end of that game. So the next one I have is against the Washington football team. We'll probably only look at a couple plays here, but you get the gist of, where Riley Reiff is coming from. Yep, pancake there on that play. I mean, you're really just seeing a solid tackle here. I don't know what else to really say about it, but against Ryan Kerrigan, boom, there was Warford just took him out there. Larry Warford is. Be nice to have those guys together in Cincy. I'll just say that. I don't know if Warford is coming back or not. You guys know I've been banging on that drum forever. But when you see a play like that, that's why. Comes down on the double team. Both of those guys clear those guys out of there. I mean, those two together, that would be a pretty good tandem. 3rd and 2. And then you almost forget that they play right next to each other. 3rd and 2, the money down. You got them right here. All right. Honestly, if one of those games were supposed to be Reiff's bad game, that just didn't really look bad to me. I don't know. Maybe there's something that's missing there, but they rated him awful in one of those games. Okay, there's Reiff right there. Holds up. I mean, just a solid right tackle, so nothing to really be worried about from Reiff in the run blocking or pass blocking game. I think we're going to probably, let's see what this one is. See if this is a good one to end it on. See, it looks like it was audible. Right? Yep, this is a great one to end it on. Boom! Like, that's what Reiff can do for you in the run game. That's exactly what Reiff can do for you in the run game. I think this is we've never seen that from him this whole tape, but I think we got to end it on that one. He's looking, shows the athleticism here. Boom, boom, puts him right down on the ground. So we're gonna end it on that note. Appreciate you guys for coming out. As usual, I'm going to keep these going. Please be sure to support the channel. We truly appreciate that. We're going to come to you with more Joe Burrow ones. There's going to be even more of some of the guys that we picked up in the offseason. So be prepared. We're going to come with a lot of cut to tape on content. I think that's what you guys like from this channel. I think you like to see what some of these guys can do. We actually got a bonus here. We got to get some Trey Waynes film in here. But yeah, man, I thank you guys for supporting the channel. And as usual, I'll leave you guys with a who day, all day, every day, especially on Sunday.